Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. My name is Maryam Naseer and I am from the Rexdale South Jamaat. I am a grade 5 student. Today, I will be presenting a project about tornadoes. In this video, you will be learning about what tornadoes are, how they are formed, how they are classified, and last but not least, my experiment, which will be showing you how tornadoes are formed. So without any further ado, let's start! Introduction. What are tornadoes and how do they form? Tornadoes are the most destructive and fastest winds on Earth. They occur in special weather conditions and are very rare. The kind of atmosphere that a tornado needs to be able to be born is when warm and cold airs collide with each other. Warm air rises through the cold air and makes an updraft. That's when the air turns into destructive winds and forms a rotating column of wind. When that column of wind reaches the ground, it is finally called a tornado. How are tornadoes classified? There is a special scale used just to classify the damage done by tornadoes. It is called the Fujita scale. It was created by Dr. Tetsuya Theodore Fujita and is used to rank the power of tornadoes and twisters. The Fujita scale has 5 different levels to rank tornadoes at: F1, F2, F3, F4, and F5, depending upon the damage that the tornado causes. After Dr. Fujita's death, the Fujita scale was enhanced and recreated on February 1st, 2007, and is now known as the Enhanced Fujita scale. The levels are still the same. It is EF1, EF2, EF3, EF4, and EF5, still depending upon the damage that the tornado causes. What are some tornadoes that made history? Here are some tornadoes and twisters that have gotten really famous over the 19th, 20th, and 21st centuries in North America. Here are the photos of the tornadoes that were previously mentioned. I will now be presenting my experiment of which I have worked on for this presentation. Here are the materials for my experiment: 2 hair dryers, strong and transparent files, tape, hot glue, scissors, styrofoam sheets, cheesecloth, thick wooden sticks, tornado model made from black paper, cotton, and paint, tiny colorful construction paper pieces. They will act as the debris caused by a tornado. And finally, paper house silhouette cutouts. They are optional. My hypothesis is that I want to see if the miniature tornado model and the little paper pieces will spin, fly, and stay up in the air when I use the hair dryers to produce warm and cold air to make the model and paper pieces spin. So my hypothesis is that the tornado model will spin up in the air, or at least stay up in the air flying. Here am I with my experiment. As you can see here, I have built it out of styrofoam sheets, some clear plastic files, some cheesecloth, and some thick wooden dowels. I have also made my tornado model out of black construction paper and tape. And these little pieces you are seeing inside here are made out of colored construction paper, and they are actually debris. Also, if you have noticed, I have also stuck house silhouettes on the inside of the structure to give this experiment a realistic kind of feeling. I will also be using 2 hair dryers to demonstrate the phenomena of a tornado. One will be shooting out hot air from the bottom, and the other one will be shooting out cold air from the top. So without any further ado, let's start. As you saw in here, the tornado model and the debris were swirling around inside due to the effect of the hot air coming from below and the cold air coming from the top. and that is actually the natural process of a formation of a tornado. In conclusion, because of the effect of the hot air below and the cool air above, the tornado and the debris swirled around inside my structure, mimicking the process of a real tornado. I will say that my hypothesis was a success, and it turned out to be true. So that brings my presentation to an end. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.